Hey, what's up everyone? It's Jim Labuda here once again, and today we're going to take a look at the golf swing of Sahith Theegala. He teamed up with Tom Hoge to capture the 2022 QBE Shootout. Last night I posted an analysis of Tom Hoge's swing I did when he captured the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am earlier in the year. Now we're going to take a look at Sahith Theegala's golf swing to see what makes this swing so unique. Couple things we're going to talk about here. I've got a red circle around his head and a red line that I drew up his right leg that I'm going to move. It's all the way up to his face. Now, most players have trouble sequencing the golf swing. One of the things we talk about is being able to load up your right side properly in the swing. Sequencing is so important. You see here as Sahith actually moves away, look at how far his head moves off the ball. He's shifting into his right side. The golf club is maybe moved a foot, maybe 15 inches back away from the ball, but you can see how far he's moving laterally into his right side. He's really setting himself up here for a really big, powerful golf swing. I don't mind a little bit of lateral movement to the right side, but what you're going to start seeing in the Sahith swing here is something I'm not going to recommend for most players. As he gets to the top of his golf swing, really wide arms here, he gets really good width, really good extension. Top of his swing, couple things we're going to notice here. Number one, how high his hands are positioned. Again, he's creating a lot of width and a lot of power in his swing. You can see his head here is also turned a little bit more to the right side, allowing him to really get a full shoulder turn. This is the move I really want to focus on, though. As he starts coming down in the downswing, we're going to pay attention to his left hip. You can see, again, he really starts transitioning into his left side, but look at how far his head actually stays behind the ball and yet continues to drop down. I mean, when he gets here to where this club is parallel to the ground, he's got a ton of impact, but it's almost like his eyes here are looking at the back of the golf ball. This is going to produce a lot of stress on your neck, your spine. Not a position I would recommend for most players to be in, but again, for Sahith, this is something that works well for him. Now, when his driver is really working well and going well, he can be one of the most consistent players on tour, but if you're not making this move and he's not doing this consistently, his driver could definitely go a little awry. As he gets into impact here, you're going to see hands are slightly moving ahead of the ball. Most players, we want hitting up on the ball, but when you create as much club head speed as these PGA Tour pros do, it's beneficial to actually hit down on the ball a little bit more with your driver. But again, coming into impact here, you can see through impact into a full release, his head has actually continued to drop down. Both arms fully extended here. But again, I really want to focus on that head position. Most amateur players, it's going to be beneficial for you to keep your head in that circle. But again, for someone like Sahith, it works out real well for him. So the one move you want to be able to copy from Sahith's golf swing is, again, back in the beginning here, I want you to focus a little bit more about loading up that right side, really feel that pressure shifting into that right foot and the right heel, making a real big backswing, real turn around the ball here to hit the golf ball longer and farther than you ever have before off the tee.